Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Does Boxing. We back with another one. So we got this post-fight recap from last night, February the 18th. These the zone cards. We're gonna touch on them. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the two main events that was fire. You know what I'm saying? I got a poll up in the chat. Feel free to tap on that. Uh, what main event y'all think was the best? You know what I'm saying? Feel free to tap on that chat, man. It's gonna be up for the whole stream. You know what I'm saying? I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. Feel free to follow me on my social media. It's scrolling across the bottom. Twitter at OverJ, Instagram L Does Boxing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to it. He said the zone boxing was fine. No, for real, man. What's good with you, bro? My man Anthony in the building. Salute. No, it was fire, bro. I enjoyed myself for sure. So, just going through the cards. We're gonna start with the Lee Wood Mauricio Lara card. So, start with the undercard. You know, it really wasn't too nothing stood out for me for the prelims. Sam Maxwell got a victory. That was important because he should get Dalton Smith in April. So that's why that was important. Conway, he got a victory coming off a loss. Bastine, I like him. You know what I'm saying? He's a good fighter, a young fighter. He scored a late round stop. I think it was like fifth round stoppage. He can fight though. And Bowen had a nice KO on this card. So nothing too crazy. It's good to follow these younger guys and keep in touch with them if that's what you're into. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool. Moving to the main card, Gamal U5 versus Ruiz. Now, this was coming in. We was looking at the odds, yo. You knew this was could be an upset. Ruiz won this fight pretty clear. He dropped my man like 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm saying? He had him hurt a bunch of times. I think he could have finished him in some of those rounds, but Ruiz is a tough guy. He one of those guys that the UK promoters bring over there, and he always give their guys tough fights. So he got the victory. Chev Clark, he had some solid rounds. He went 10 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Good cruiserweight prospect. He dropped Doofus like 4 times. I think he could have finished him too, but Doofus was game, and he was tough. He was taking the shots better than I expected, but he got dropped 4 times. So, you know what I'm saying? Clark, he can be a player in the cruiserweight division. He got the pedigree. He just need the right fights. Gary Cully, he probably had the best performance on the undercard. He scored a second round knockout over Flores. Cully is 6'2", southpaw, got good power. He gonna be a problem in lightweight for some of these guys if you can't deal with the range. He been looking good as of late, scoring a lot of early round knockouts and beating. He beat the former world champion Miguel Vasquez. He stopped him. So he's going to gear up to fight on the Katie Taylor Mount Serrano rematch. He's gonna fight on that undercard. You know what I'm saying, in Ireland. So that's a good look for him. They're looking for opponents for him. I mean, shoot, any of those fringe guys. I look at the rankings. I know he's ranked in the WBA. He won a regional title last night. He ranked in the WBO. So I would, put him in with somebody in those rankings. You know what I'm saying? Dalton Smith, he defeated Arlington. You know what I'm saying? He dropped him in the fight. It was pretty one-sided, man. Really, more so like a sparring match, to be honest. Um, I know a lot of people, they look at Dalton Smith as a good prospect, but he kind of stays in one gear. You know what I'm saying? I like him. I think he's a smooth boxer and stuff like that. Maybe he can pick up the pace in some of these fights where he's a big he's a big favorite. But I like him though. He's going to come back in April. He's going to headline his own show. He's going to face Sam Maxwell, who fought early on this card. So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So like, I don't be mad like watching these younger guys fight though. DB803, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Bruce Gas in the building. What's good with you, Bruce? He said Barnes looks solid. I look forward to his next fight, maybe in Dublin. Yeah, no, facts. Yeah. He looked good, man. He looked good. Chicken talk in the building. What's good, Lefty? Salute. Yeah, I like Bowen too, man. He did look good last night. Yeah. All right, to the main event, man. This main event, this is a good ass fight, yo. Lee Wood versus Mauricio Lara for the WBA title at featherweight. The fight started off good. I thought Lee Wood won the first round. He was boxing well. You know what I'm saying? Trying to counter what Lara was doing. Lara was like, at the end of the rounds, he was kind of picking it up. And it looked like he probably could have stole that first round. The second round, it was Lara. Lara was touching him to the body. Wood went into like a little high guard shell, and Lara was getting busy. And I think from 3 through 6, it was all Lee Wood. Lee Wood was boxing well. He hurt him a couple of times. He landed some nice straight right hands down the pipe. I like how he was keeping stuff straight because Lara throw wild shots, and he was just it was a tactical fight. You know what I'm saying? It had like a little outburst here and there, but it was more tactical. And Lee Wood was doing well keeping his range. He was doing well. I thought he was up at the time. We know he got stopped, but at the time of the stoppage, I thought he was up. I know that don't really mean nothing at the end of the day, but it's something to build on because he got a rematch clause. But in the seventh round, man, them guys traded left hooks, and Lara's got there quicker, and it was more. It had more oomph on it, and it dropped Lara. I mean, it dropped Wood. That was crazy because it kind of came out of nowhere. It's like you knew something crazy was gonna happen because they had little exchanges. It was like, damn, bro, if Wood would have threw that shot a little bit lower, or if Lara would have been right on time with his shit, it could have been over. But that was a spectacular knockout, knockdown. Um, it silenced the crowd. Lara is a monster though. He don't mind going over there fighting in people's backyards. He proved that against Josh Warrington, and he just did it against Lee Wood. So he's the new WBA champion, and he's dangerous, bro. Like he's a dangerous fighter right now. He got those guys' number. It seems like so. They got a rematch clause. They'll probably exercise that and have my man run another gauntlet. So he'll probably have to fight Lee Wood in order to get back to Warrington. You know what I'm saying? You would like to see him try to unify, but you know how Eddie Hearn has shit set up. But this fight was good enough. It probably can get a rematch. It'd be cool if we can get a rematch because this was a good fight. It wasn't like Lara was dominating and beating him up and then stopped him. He was actually down in the fight. So yeah, this was a good one, man. It was a real good one. I liked it. I enjoyed this shit. What you think about that stoppage? I thought he was good, actually. I'm thinking like give him the benefit of the doubt. Like he proved that shit in his last fight. He was hurt just like that against Michael Conlan. Give him the benefit of the doubt. This kid, Lee Wood, is resilient. His last couple of fights, he had big dramatics down the stretch in the 12th round. He came back in that fight with Conlan after being down and getting outboxed. He dropped him in the 11th round. Then he did what he did in the 12th. So I'm like, shit, give my man the benefit of a doubt. See if he can. It was like 10 seconds left in the round. Maybe Wood have enough wherewithal to hold him or grab him or tackle him for the last 10 seconds and get back to the corner. So I didn't really like the stoppage per se. He was hurt. I get it. But I'm like, given my man's track record, I say, shit, hey, it is what it is, bro. That's what he wanted. He want to go out on his shield, but he's proven to be resilient. So I would say give him that benefit of the doubt for this time. But I guess he knew about the rematch clause. Cully versus Burchett. Roger Gutierrez is a solid fight. Yeah, Burchett, that's too easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that. I don't know. Roger Gutierrez may be more of a solid fight. I think he's fighting coming up, maybe in his home country. But Burchett is wash. Burchett, Linares, those guys are wash. If Ben would have gave the fight 10 seconds, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think give that man an opportunity. Wood got to taste his own medicine, come from behind victory last year. Yeah, this year. Yeah, no, yeah. Facts. Actual facts in the building. What's good with you, bro? What's good? What's good? Salute to you. JC, what's up, JC? Salute to you, bro. We see those type of knockdowns every weekend. The fighter continue. Nah, facts. And I thought, give him those last 10 seconds just to see. If he get highlight reel knockout, it is what it is. But Wood, you got to give the benefit of the doubt, bro. So I understand why he'd be pissed off. Just give him the benefit of the doubt. Shit. Opportunity to get sparked. Yeah, I mean, it could have been an opportunity. No, for real. It could have been an opportunity, but it could have been an opportunity he get out that round and make it through. Because he was hurting Lara too. It wasn't like Lara was walking through shit. He had Lara hesitant. It was some times when he had Lara against the rope, and Wood did that same feint and getting ready to throw that right hand like he did against Colin, and Lara got his ass up out of there. I seen that shit. So it wasn't like he was just dominating the whole fight. But yeah, no, Lara's he dangerous. It was worth me putting my bread for Lara. I mean for Wood. It was worth it because I feel like he was winning the fight. You know, we all knew it was a dangerous situation with Lara, so I ain't even tripping. You know what I'm saying? Wood was out on his feet. Yeah, he was hurt. No, for real, he was hurt. But you never know, man. You never know. This guy, he could have took a knee. He could have grabbed him and tackled him. It's a lot of shit that can happen in those little 10 seconds. He can mess around and stumble his way to the other corner and whatever. He could have made those 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Ben Davison should get fired? I mean, that's not my call, honestly. Um, I think he helped Lee Wood a great deal to get to this point that he was at. So I don't know. Maybe I mean, if you go against a fighter's wishes, I guess that's cause for that. I really don't think Lara was ever hurt. I thought he was buzzed. I thought he was buzzed. He right hand buzzed him. He got hit with a body shot that he ain't like. I thought he was. He probably wasn't more visible than when when Wood got hurt in that second round. And it was another instance where he snapped Wood's head back. That's another thing. Wood got to keep his head off the line. After he throw his shots, he pull straight back. There was a method to the madness. Yeah, it was a good one. Now Red was worst off in his fight, and he came. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what you don't know if Lee Wood would have spit out his mouthpiece, or he would have said, "Hold on, my tape on my glove is messed up." It's a lot of man. You never know. So yeah, I don't know, but it is what it is. I'm not taking away what Lara did. That left hook, if he hit anybody with that shit, it's gonna have the same type of effect. So salute to him though. Why would Lara box him? They know they can't get a decision in the UK. Now that's yeah, I know, but he was hella he wasn't that eager, you know what I'm saying, to jump in like that. He was trying to steal rounds too. So maybe it is. I mean, salute to him. That's his game plan. It worked for him. That's what's up, man. Like I said, I like watching Laura fight. You know, when my man's was like, "Yo, he wish Laura would went to PBC." I was like, "Wow, shit, I want to see him fight more than one time a year." You know what I'm saying? That's how much this guy is exciting and dangerous. Always come to fight. Shit, why wouldn't you like that type of fighter? Um, he said, "Bro, I think Ford smokes these champs right now." I don't know if he's smoking, man. I think he can win. He coming into his own, but smoke. If that means winning, I got you. But smoking to me, like he's gonna dominate these guys. This kid Lara, strong as hell, and we know Ray Ford don't like pressure like that. We seen the Vasquez fight. But maybe I think he turned the corner as a fighter, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll be rooting for Ford though. Lara was buzzed a bit here and there, but he definitely wasn't. No, that's facts. Yeah, that's a good statement right there. Basel was hurt worse. No, he was. Dubois was shit. Dubois had enough presence of mind. He went down without getting hit in one of them knockdowns. Wood was not as bad as people trying to make it out, and it seems. Yeah, because it tells you that because once he threw the towel in, he immediately looked at Buddy and was like, "Yo, what you doing?" So he had enough presence of mind right there, but he was hurt. Now I ain't saying he wasn't hurt, but I don't know. Me personally, I would like to see him kind of let him see how he can make it out that round. I think Ben made a good call. I believe the second fight Wood will win by UD. Wood will box more, stay on the outside. Yeah, we'll see. That may work against him as well because Lara have these bursts where he'll jump in real explosive. And if you're not on your guard, and he was keeping the phone up a little bit, But when they exchange, but yeah, I can see that too. Unanimous decision. Can't fight Mexican style with a Mexican. I guess UK haven't learned. Yeah, they was yeah. Facts. Lara and Lopez got some of the weakest defense as a champ. No, that's true. They do got weak defense, but it's what I think. I think Ford can beat Lopez. I think he can beat Lopez, but Lara, we'll see. I think he got the skills too, but I don't know. He's a big defense. We'll take a look at these copy bots for this fight, man. It was pretty close. You know what I'm saying? I don't normally go off of what copy bots say to determine who was winning and whatnot. It's just a tool to use. This is to show you how great and how competitive the fight was to me. But it's pretty much even. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much even. I thought both guys performed well, honestly. Both guys performed well. I think if they fought again, it'll be a similar type of fight. Um, but Lara he's dangerous, bro. This kid is dangerous. So this is a little snapshot of what happened in the fight. And that second round for Lara, he landed the most the fight high 24 punches. I think that's about right. That's just about right because he was going crazy. So yeah, that was a good one, man. A real good fight. So Lara, man, we talked about the rematch clause for what's next for him, and then I think they're gonna try to keep him in the UK until they get that belt off of his ass. But this kid is dangerous, man. Y'all, hey. Honestly, I like to see him. I think he proved himself. He should get another fight. He should fight in Mexico. Bring them dudes down there real quick. You know what I'm saying? If I'm his team, that's what I'm negotiating. But if the money is over there, he don't mind going over there beating them up again. I get it. But shit, let him come travel. Let Lee Wood come on to Mexico and fight Mauricio Lara in that hostile environment and see if they like that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good fight though, man. It was a good fight. So hopefully, so this is another question though. Y'all let me know. Do y'all think Mauricio Lara is the number one fighter in featherweight right now? I mean, he got a good claim to that. He beat Wood and Warrington on their home turf. You know what I'm saying? Those are two big wins in the featherweight division that's coming up now. It's been down for a little while, but it's coming up now. You know what I'm saying? You got Ray Vargas up in there. If you want to add Figueroa or Maxeo, but I don't think Figueroa done enough in this division yet to give him that claim. Robisa Ramirez, I know a lot of people may rock with him because of his turnaround and his pedigree and stuff like that. Isaac Dalbe is in the mix. You got some other guys too. So y'all think Mauricio Lara number one at featherweight right now? I'm sure. I think he is. But I think it's some good fights that can happen. And Natalie in the building. What's good with you? Happy Sunday. Salute to you. Lara is a solid fighter. Lara is nice like that. I like him. Dangerous. JC said facts. I'm trying to sell Bronco twice and backfire. He said, yeah, number one. Yeah, I think he's number one right now. Alright, so we're gonna move on to this card. On the Golden Boy show. Luis Nery versus Hovhannisyan. We're gonna touch on the main event, but this is a good main event as well. That shit was crazy. Make sure you guys tap on that poll I have in the chat. Which main event was better? Feel free. But just a couple of notes on the undercard. You got Ricardo Sandoval. He had a nice body shot KO in the second round. He fights at 112 pounds. Last year, he fought David Jimenez for a title eliminator, came up short. I actually thought he won that fight, but he got dropped late in that fight. I think that probably just changed it. It was a close fight. But Sandoval is like that. He went to the UK. That's another one. He went to the UK as a Mexican fighter and stopped Azelo body shot. Yeah. Was it Azelo? No, that wasn't Azelo. My bad, I'm tripping. That was Jay Harris. But Azelo got stopped by a body shot too, so same shit. So, but Ricardo Sandoval is a good young fighter though. Hopefully they can build him up, get him a world title shot. He got some world rankings too, so he's right there. Shane Mosley Jr. Man, he had a tough fight. That Lozado kid, that dude was pushing Shane. Shane, it wasn't a good performance. It was a drop off from his last performance he had against Gabe Rosado, where he took him to school. This one, man, he was I don't know. I don't know if he was fighting at home or whatnot, but he didn't look too good. He didn't look sharp to me. But he got the decision. The scores was wide. They had like 98, 91, some crazy stuff. I thought it was like a 6 rounds to 4. I thought he won, but I thought it was real close. So we'll see. He one of those guys that probably can get Jaime Munguia next. You know what I'm saying? On the telecast, they was talking about he willing to take a fight with Janibek. I mean, that might. I mean, hey, I think at this stage of his career, he should be trying to fight for a world title. I don't pick him to win, but this seems like a Munguia opponent. You know what I'm saying? A type of opponent. So we'll see. I know those guys have been circling around Golden Boy for a long time. So yeah, we're gonna touch on this main event. This main event was crazy. He said crazy A. Bro, boxing was lit. No, facts, yo. Listen. It was, yo. I had a good time, honestly. The main events was crazy. I don't remember having two main events this crazy on one day. I don't remember. If it was, let me know or remind me. Great day of Mexican boxing tonight. Nah, facts. Facts. You seen the thumbnail. They need a comeback knockout though because Nery. Nah, facts. Yeah, man. Mosley Jr. is not really all that. No, he's not. He's not. He's too up and down for me. He's not consistent. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you get that drift too, but he have a good fight. They have a lackluster fight. They good. You know, it's like too up and down. And you can't like a fight like this. He probably should have stopped Buddy or at least dominated the fight. So yeah, I agree with that. We'll need Viagra to get it. That's good, bro. So this main event, man, this is a good one too. It started off like these guys started off getting to it. Louis Nery versus Zach Hovhannisyan. A fight broke out early. These guys was in the middle of the range just throwing punches. I thought Nery was getting out to a good start. He was using the ring just a little bit, counter punching, but it was close. All those rounds was close. I thought Nery kind of got to a little edge when he was boxing, getting that left hand going. He was throwing a 1-2 down the pipe. He cut Hovhannisyan, you know what I'm saying, with a punch. So I think that kind of switched the dynamics of the fight. But Hovhannisyan was landing some good body shots. He was slowing down there. He was throwing some. He was busy. It was a stretch in that fight. I want to say after like the 7th round or something like that, Hovhannisyan was touching up Nery, like a lot of shots, outworking him, and I thought he was winning those rounds and getting back into the fight. I thought the fight was pretty much even going to the championship rounds. Maybe 6-4 to Nery. You know what I'm saying? Those guys had some fight of the year type of rounds though. It was it was at least 2 or 3 rounds that was like oh shit type. You know what I'm saying? So it was going back and forth, man. Nery had his head straight up in the air. It was sometimes he was just sitting and banging with Hovhannisyan. I mean, and Crazy A was coming for it. There was like it was a good ebb and flow, back and forth, back and forth. That shit was crazy. Um, but then the 11th round, no, the 10th round, end of the 10th round, Nery caught my man. He hurt him with a left hand. He been hitting him with that shot all night, and he hurt him in the 11th, and then he dropped him. You know what I'm saying? He made it out the round. My man was hurt. He was cut over both eyes. I like the way, but in the 11th round, I like how Nery set him up. He didn't go. He let him like when he started the round. He just came out with like a little high guard. And he let Hovhannisyan throw his shots. He was throwing the shots. And then he just countered with a left hand, hurt him again. And then he hit him with another left hand, then that's when the ref stopped it. So that was kind of smart right there. He was still thinking. He wasn't going out and trying to go finish him with a flurry of shots. Because he tried to do that in the 10th round. It didn't work. So he was like, all right, he a veteran. You know, Nery is a young veteran, former world champion. I like how he set that up. That was smart right there. You know, it showed that he was still thinking late in the fight while he was tired and shit. Because those 2-3 rounds before that 10th round, Hovhannisyan was giving him that work. So I appreciate that though. Still thinking and maneuvering and adjusting down the stretch in the fight. So yeah, man, that shit was that fight was crazy. That was a hell of a fight. That should be the candidate a fight of the year right now. But it's been so many so far, and we just in February. We haven't got out of February yet, and we got a big one coming up next week. They're gonna be. It has the potential to be fight of the year, Matisse versus Ponce. So yeah, man, I enjoy this shit, bro. I really like Crazy Eight, man, but I think he needs to call it a day because he ain't that young, and he might not get another shot. Nah, facts, he needed this. Yeah, you might be right. I don't know if he's gonna retire, but it's gonna be a long way up. And you don't want to be known for that guy. I'm just an action packed fighter. I fight it. Nah, you want to try to win a world title and shit. And I don't know if he can carry. I don't know if he's a big puncher like his box records say. He got 17 knockouts and 21 wins. So if he decide to go up to featherweight with his power carry, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. I don't want crazy, but be a journey. Yeah, crazy to be a journeyman. I mean, shit. It could be possible if he wanted to continue. Rumble Fresh, what's good with you, bro? Yeah, bro. Fire of the year so far. Yeah, I like that shit. Um, yeah, definitely. It's gonna be hard. I think this one had a better flow to it. Like that's why I put in the chat which one y'all think was better. This one had a better flow into it. It was a more consistent action compared to Wood versus Lara. The Wood versus Lara was a good one too. It had a dramatic ending, same as this one, but I feel like this one had more stretches of good work. You know, you got to throw in the Gallimore versus Bochuk fight. That was a good fight. I don't know if it's up there fight of the year, but that was a good fight. I don't know if everybody was on that one. Yard versus Baturbiev, that was another one. You had the Man Serrano and Cruz. So yeah, bro, there been some good fights so far. Yes, sir, man. Salute to you. I think Nery and Bronco fought a smart fight, even though everyone says they doesn't have defense, but not technically. Yeah, I mean, I get. I mean, I think. I don't like the part that they don't have like. I think Lara got better defense than Nery do, to be honest. But I don't like if that's their game plan to do that. That's cool. It works for them. I don't like that against elite fighters though. Like if that was Cool Boy Steph or anyway, or even Raif Salim. Raif Salim would be going home early last night. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's cool though. That's their game plan. I ain't mad at it. There's a method to their madness. That's cool though. They got the victory, so salute to them. You can't be mad at that. When they throw a lot of punches, everyone be like they just wow, slugging it out. When they don't be tired. I thought Nery was tired. Lara looked good to me, but I thought Nery was tired. Those body shots were slowing him down. Nery has a suspect to the body though. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what kind of got Hovhannisyan back in the fight when he was going to the body. Boxing off to a good start in 2023. No facts. No facts. It is. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really hit the meat of the schedule yet. You know what I'm saying? I think next week gonna be good. Next week gonna be good. Ponce versus Matisse. That's gonna be another one when we gonna be saying the same thing. Yo, I think this might be fight of the year. You know what I'm saying? That's how good it was. Yeah, Nova. Yeah, no, that's another one. Yep. That was a good one too. That was a good one. What else was on that day? It was that February the 11th. No, that was February the 3rd. It was another one last week. Who fought last week? I forgot about that shit. Oh no, that was O'Shaquie Foster. That wasn't no fight of the year candidate. That was this nice ass whooping right there. um, yeah. So I mean, it's still good boxing. You got some new champions and stuff. Um, yeah. I think it's gonna get better too as the as the more popular fighters and the elite guys start to get into the ring. I just need to see how Ray Ford gonna move after Jesse. I mean, he's number three. He's number three in the WBA. So, and he ranked across the board. He's not in the WBC though, but Jesse is number 13, number 14 in the new WBC. So he can take that ranking. But I think he right there. I think he get a title shot next year because Eddie Hearn gonna make Lara run this gauntlet one more time. Lee Wood and Warrington. So he'll probably wait after that. But then it's a WBA eliminator that's gonna be ahead of Ray Ford. That's coming up May 4th. I forget the kid's name. Kalamov. He's going to face Thomas Patrick Ward. That's the final eliminator in the WBA. That's on the O'Hare Davis and Lewis Riston undercard. So I don't know, man, how they going to move him. But I don't know. I would guess another year. They're gonna give him another year for Ray Ford. Only thing with Nery is he loves the ladies too much. He said you already know. Matisse, yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I'm thinking body shot knockout, but we'll see. Ponce ain't no punk though. Ponce coming to win too. He got a lot at stake. But yeah, I think this is the best fight of the night. We're gonna look at that copy box real quick. So this one was crazy, man. Those guys threw a lot of punches. They ain't get. I was thinking it was gonna be a little bit more. But it was good action all the way through. It looked like Hovhannisyan had the edge in total punches, body shots, 64. That shit seemed like it was more than that. You know what I'm saying? Nery had the jab advantage, and then overall the power, it was Hovhannisyan. So Hovhannisyan was in that fight. You know what I'm saying? And the ninth and like the seventh. So this is a little snapshot what was going on. I thought the fight was pretty even or close. The seventh round, Crazy A had 26 landed punches. The eighth looked like it was pretty close. Ninth and 10th, those are 2 rounds I thought he may have got his man, but then he got dropped in the end of that 10th round. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Crazy A he picked up his work rate in the ninth and 10th round. He was doing good in the 10th until he got dropped. So yeah, man, this is a good fight, man. Hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? And then we gotta talk about what's next for Nery. He won the WC Eliminator, so he's a mandatory for Stephen Fulton. Those guys gonna look like they're gonna fight in May. So what he gonna do in the meantime? Do he wait for that? I don't think it's gonna be right off next because I feel like the winner of Fulton anyway should be able to get an opportunity at Undisputed versus the one between MJ and Topalis, April the 8th. That's what I feel like that should be next. But I guess Nery can get an opportunity at the winner of MJ versus Topalis. It depends on who wins. If Topalis win, that should come back to PBC. And if Fulton win, he'll get that opportunity, I believe. But in the meantime, my man had a good suggestion. David Picasso, that can be a WC interim. I can see that. Raheem Salim, listen, if he fight Raheem Salim, especially the way he fought last night, I got Raheem Salim like mid rounds. You know what I'm saying? But that would be a hell of a fight too, because Nery ain't no punk, man. I give him his props too. Nery is a former world champion, veteran in the game, and like I said, I like how he adjusted late in that fight to get the knockout victory. Nobody never had Hovhannisyan hurt like that, so salute to him. I just think that would be a bad matchup for him, I guess, Raheem Salim. But he got options though. He can just wait it out. You know what I'm saying? Try to get the winner. That him getting the winner between Fulton anyway is very enticing. You know what I'm saying? That would be a good fight. Either way he go, he's in a good position. You know what I'm saying? 34-1? Yeah, that's what's up, man. Only one that beat him was Brandon Figueroa with a body shot. So yeah, so there he got his career back. Is Ryan Tank really official? I don't think it's done yet. I don't think it's done yet. I think it's going to happen, but I don't think it's done. I know a lot of everybody want to hurry up and jump the gun and report on it, but I don't think it's official yet. 126 is a Java beast for real. No, I like it though. No, 26 is coming back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're gonna do with Gary Russell. Because he's not ranked in the WBC. Maybe he moving up. But if these guys fight each other, because it's supposed to get Luis Alberto Lopez versus Michael Conlon. We can't forget about that one too. That's supposed to be in May. That's another good fight. So yeah, 126 for real. Really have a strong feeling about Nery. That could happen for real. I can see that. I can see that because I don't think Raif Salim going to fight Picasso. They don't believe that fight do anything for them. He said facts. Trill Hill in the building. What's good with you, bro? He said MJ about to get hurt again. Slam. Tapalas ain't no punk either. Tapalas can punch. We'll see. I like MJ in the fight though. I like MJ, but he been hurt and he coming down. He had to lose a lot of weight. Aleem getting done dirty. Yeah, no, the business of politics doing him dirty for real. Nery didn't come out. Nery didn't come out unscathed. Now he took a lot of shit. Nah, for real, he took a lot of. I just like how he finished strong and he adjusted late in the fight. Now he was getting touched up. Hit the like button. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Teaching the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. He said everybody fighting at 126. Nah, for real. Figueroa versus Maxeo. He had a good win versus Carlos Castro. He stopped him, and he about to face Maxeo. Maxeo fought Ray Vargas. Josh Warrington fought Lara twice. Lara fought Lee Wood. Lee Wood fought Colin. You know what I'm saying? Colin about to face Luis Alberto Lopez. Warrington fought Luis Alberto Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Nah, facts. Nah, yeah, 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 yeah. And that's why I be saying like I don't think a lot of fans. I think fans should broaden their horizon, bro. Don't just stick with two or three fighters that you love and admire and look into their eyes and get stargazed by. Look at the whole realm of boxing. It's a lot of good shit popping off, and that's a good point. When you think about that shit, those dudes are getting busy at 126. Even shit. Maxeo fought Gary Russell Jr. You know what I'm saying? He fought Julio Seja. So those guys, yeah, yeah. So that's why I don't like to just stick to one division or having knowledge about one division. I'm trying to have knowledge about all that shit if I can remember it. You know what I'm saying? So facts. And then you got Ray Ford coming up. He like a guy that can do some things at 126. Joet Gonzalez done fought everybody. I forgot about Joet fought Dalbay. He fought Shakur before he left the division. He fought who he just lose to? Joet just lose? I forgot. I think he lost to Dalbay. And then you got Robisi versus Dalbay. I mean, shit, bro. If they put that energy, I'm talking about this division, like how we talk about all this gossip and shit in boxing, it should be crazy. They can educate a lot of people. I've been saying this for years. Jokers need to look more into. Yeah, no, for real, for real. Joet been fighting there, and he got a good fight coming up against Vivas. Um, I didn't watch boxing last night, but I heard the news. The reason why I like Eddie Hearn's card is because some of the fights are unpredictable. He's my favorite promoter. I wish he had better boxers. I mean, he got some good boxers to me. No, it was a good action last night. The two main events was dope. Feel free to go back and watch that shit, bro, for sure. Joel about to be back in the mix. Now Joel, yeah, he got a fight coming up. Fury Usyk next or just rumors. So those guys still negotiating. Um, so the biggest thing that happened for this one was they didn't get that Middle East money, so they're not gonna fight over there. So they trying to do it in the UK at Wembley Stadium. So they fight in the UK. Fury won the lion's share. I think he won like 60-40. If it was gonna be in the Middle East, he was cool with 50-50 because he would get some bread. So they trying to negotiate and work that out. I don't know. It's a possibility that it don't happen next. It is. Because Fury want to fight April 29th, but he ain't going to sacrifice his bread. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to give Usyk 50-50 in the UK when he's the bigger star. I get it. So, I don't know, man. Uh, FA Jabba came in number 13 in the new WBC rankings. That's what I mean. That right there was alarming to me. He seems like a backup plan if Fury wanna like okay, I'm not gonna wait on Usyk. So we'll see. But I would say stay tuned because next week you got Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. I feel like that's a great platform to announce that fight with Usyk, in my opinion. I know it's not gonna be in the Middle East, but you still because it's gonna be on BT Sport. They're gonna get a lot of coverage, a lot of views. It makes sense to announce it then. I mean, take advantage of Jake Paul. He been taking advantage of boxing, and on that platform, everybody going to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna get a lot of views, and a lot of people gonna be buying his pay per view. So it was for me. I would say announce it during that show or during that fight week. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see. It's always something with Fury though. It's never nothing just straight down the line. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Yeah, I got a couple more minutes, man. Y'all want to ask any questions, talk about anything boxing wise, feel free to drop it in the comment section. I'm about to close out this poll. I appreciate everybody tapping into it as well. I'm about to close it out. Yes, sir. Let me see what we got. So yeah, it's some good stuff coming, man. We need those fights though. Those fights that you asked about. Um, we need those. Tank and Ryan, we need that shit. For real, for real. We need that fight. We need that undisputed at heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So a lot. I mean, that's what. Okay, we got Louis Nery and Zach Hovhannisyan. I appreciate you guys participating for sure. 60%. Lee Wood versus Mauricio Lara, 40%. That's along the lines that I'm thinking too. But both fights was great main events. It was great action for the zone. So that's what's up. Keep it coming. All right. When Aldo Wallen get his shot, I'm not sure. He just fought not too long ago. He didn't look so well. You know what I'm saying? He suffered a cut. It looked like he was just sparring in there. I'm not sure, yo. I know his promoter is trying to get him some fights against. They tried to get the Anthony Joshua fight, but they wanted to go with Franklin. They got the same promoter, Wallen and Franklin. So I'm not sure, yo. To be honest, he's a player still a heavyweight. Now I think he's a good contender. I'm not sure if we're gonna get his opportunity. What the hell they doing with Russell at 140? Shit. I don't know, man. I heard multiple stuff, man. That they trying to pull him back a little bit. I thought he was gonna get the playoff fight, but that's going to Rolly. Man, I don't know. I like the Sergey Lipinets fight. Honestly, I like the Sergey Lipinets fight. I think that'd be three former world champions in a row. Make it a final eliminator because Teofimo going down a different route. Uh, I like that fight. And then if Regis take a voluntary versus Jack Catterall, they can fight for the final eliminator. I think that makes sense. That's a nice career progression for Antoine, and I think Lipinet's gonna be game. He's gonna come to fight. So that's the one I would do. You know what I'm saying? I keep getting mixed intel. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, bro. Like real talk, like it's crazy. I feel like the Lipinets fights make the most sense. So since it makes the most sense in this boxing, they might do Omar Juarez or something for Antoine. I don't know, but they talking about pulling him back. I feel like shit. Why you I don't understand why you pulling him back unless they know something we don't know. But we'll see. Has the welterweight unification? Yeah, I think so. That shit is. I think it's gone. I think we should just focus on Spence and Thurman, and then Bud versus Alexis Rocha. I turn my attention to that. Yeah, because that stuff. Only thing that shit gonna do is continue to create a divide and with the fans. Because some of the shit, the fans really don't know the whole thing to that shit, and because of your overly biased or your overly whatever you want to call it for a certain fighter, then it kind of blinds you to a lot of shit. So I say, yeah, I say move on, yo, move on, fight somebody else, give Boots an opportunity. Roller should have got the Lipinets fights. No, for sure, make him earn that shit. I'm with that. Make him earn it. Yeah, Lipinets probably would. That would be a good fight though. Who you like between Matisse and Ponce? I like Matisse in that fight. I think Matisse gonna wear him down like he do everybody, but I feel like Ponce is better than what y'all think he is. I think he's a good boxer. He like to fight from long range. His power is at the end of his punches. He will have opportunities, especially when Matisse started shelling up in that high guard, but he walking through all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. This fight been long overdue. Long overdue. Um, but I think when they gonna settle down and get in the trenches, and I think that's when Matisse gonna start breaking him down. So I like Matisse. I like Matisse late stoppage. Rolly Lipinets made the most sense. Russell Playo should be fighting. Yeah. I mean, I think the thing what they doing with Playo though, he has a mandatory, so they doing that same shit they did with his mandatory Ismael Barrasso, the same thing they did with Bacha Montezaliyev, the IBF mandatory for Charlo, giving him some little stay busy fights and shit. So he should. I think they should get that one out the way first, so they won't mess up nothing down the road. But yeah, I would agree. I think Russell deserved a world title shot before Rolly at 140. Matisse for sure. Was that an old video of footage of Rolly getting dropped? Yeah, no, that was new. I think that happened that week, maybe 2 or 3 days before it was released. Yeah, and then the next day they announced him facing Playo. That's crazy. But yeah, that was recent. Do you think Wood takes the rematch or let Lara fight Warrenson? I think he takes the rematch. I think he takes the rematch. Yep. I think Eddie he gonna make that's what Lara might as well just set up camp over there in the UK because after he faced Lara Wood again, they gonna run it back with Josh Warrenson. So he might as well just move over there. um, he said I was late. Do you agree with the Tower Throne? Oh no, I don't agree with it. I felt like maybe he should have gave Lee Wood the benefit of the doubt, given his record late in fights and having dramatic finishes. Maybe see can he get out that round, and then maybe like get ready to throw it like in the eighth round if he got hurt some more and stuff like that. But I think you got to give him the benefit of the doubt, having situational awareness. You right there at the end of the round. I felt like he probably should let him go, but hey, my man was hurt, so I mean, it is what it is. So if it was up to me, I'd say keep that title. Winston Lee in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. So yeah, that's a big getting these big fights done when we want them to, and you know the the negotiations seem like bigger than the announcement. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, the negotiations built up to the announcement that seemed like bigger than the fight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these fights, man, it be so much negotiation and back and forth, and he said, she said, shit, yo. Instead of just ironing out the deal and let's get a fight date. They definitely brought the Lara down to UK. You get them paid. No, facts. No, for real. So he's definitely staying over there. The only way that's gonna break that shit up is that eliminator I was talking about with Kolomoff and Thomas Patrick Ward. That's the only thing that's gonna break that shit up. You know what I'm saying? They said, yeah, I felt like that a little. Yeah, bro. They don't need to do a press tour. Just tweet. Yeah, no, man, that press tour. I think that shit. That's old now. That's like passe or whatever. Like you don't need to do no 5 city press tour. You don't need to do that, bro. You can go Instagram live, yo, and that can be your press conference. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, look. I think fans they kind of they still stuck into the old school shit. You don't gotta do no press tour. Like me, like it's different for me. Now I get it. People that been in the game, they want to see these guys together and all this and that, and do a press tour. To me, that don't really matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Just do IG live, bro. Go on Twitter, go crazy, announce the fight, go back and forth, do a little Twitter beef for about an hour or so, and then go back and camp. That's it. You don't gotta do all that shit, man. Oh, we gotta go to New York, we gotta go to Dallas, we gotta go to Omaha, we got man, you know all these that shit costs money. Shit. No, keep that expenses, put that into my purse. And let's just go. We can do IG, we do that shit for free. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll get more buzz because everything right now is like, I need it right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to wait for no press conference and there's gonna be old dry. Man, Terrence Crawford and Earl Spencer at press conference gonna be dry as hell. It ain't gonna start picking up until Bo Mag get the microphone. Man, fuck all that. They more comfortable tweeting and IG. You know what I'm saying? Now fight week might be something different. You know what I'm saying? But announcing the fight, we don't need all that shit. Even with Tank and Ryan, we don't even need all that. Let those guys go in training camp. They can do it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think no fights need no big press tour no more. Man, this shit ain't not 89. Man, nobody care about that shit. Because if they had it like how we had it with social media back then, they wouldn't do no press tours either. What Hagler and Hearns did 15 cities? God damn, you know what I'm saying? If they had social media, they can do one. They can do one big announcement, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I feel Tank versus Ryan should do more than Rolly. No, I think so too. But Rolly built that fight to what it was. Ryan and Tank not doing anything. I don't think they really have to do much. They don't have to do much. Rolly did do a good job though. That's why Rolly is in the position he in. You know, even though it may not be like he deserved it, what he done in the ring, but now he's kind of a good star. I seen him in Vegas, yo. These dude fans was running behind him and shit, like he world champion or something. But yeah, I don't think Ryan Tank got to really promote that. All they got to do is go on social media. That shit is more powerful than a promotion. Like that shit is way more powerful than the shit that we used to. I mean, Al Money in the building. What's good with you, bro? I appreciate that, man. Super sticker in the building. Salute to you. When I say Rolly built it, I'm just saying he gave a fight excitement. Not him necessarily bringing more butts to seats. No, I think he built the fight both ways because, you know, I think he built it, especially the second time around. The first time he was a little nervous. He got out there, all scary and shit. But I thought he did good. Maybe that's why he get an opportunity. Dr. Mark in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Appreciate you coming by. He said Taylor totally screwed Calderon with the intent, and yeah, facts. Nah, yeah, I think they did Calderon dirty. I thought Calderon won that fight by like one round, by 1 point. Um, but see, Taylor, he may feel like that, but in the end of that fight, Taylor was the one that was coming on down the stretch that finished real strong, finished like a champion. So that may be why he feel like that. You know what I'm saying? That hey, I finished the fight strong. You didn't do enough to beat me, so we'll see. But no, yeah, I think they did Kyle wrong. If he get the Regis fight, you know what I'm saying? Um, shit, I still like that fight. You know what I'm saying? But fighting Regis is crazy. How many pay-per-view sales do you predict for Tank versus Ryan? 500K maybe or less. I think a little bit. I think it's gonna be over 500K. I can say it's approaching about 800, 900. I think he probably can get over 1 million, but I'm gonna be conservative. I'm gonna say they're gonna do around the same number that Canelo and Plant did. They did like 800, so I'm gonna say about 800. Yeah. Um, Cause I feel like you don't have to promote this shit like crazy, crazy, crazy. You could, but you got to get the kids to buy this shit. If the kids start buying this, these 16, 17-year olds and these young girls that love Ryan Garcia, if they buy this shit, it could get over 1 million. You know what I'm saying? Said salute. He said 1.2. Yeah, I can see. I mean, that would be crazy, man. That would be outstanding for boxing, man. If they can get 1.2. I'm gonna say 800 though, but that would be dope. That would be dope. It would definitely do more than 7. You think it do more than that? We'll see. We'll see. They just gotta get on social media. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta get on social media and hype the fight. That's it. They don't gotta do no press tour. They don't gotta do all that shit. They already hyping the fight by just negotiating. So I think they can just, you know, just ride right into that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. Rod Davis demographic is crazy, Slim. But yeah. I think it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, yeah. You're right. I think the gate gonna be outstanding. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's at MGM Grand. The reason why I like MGM Grand is because everything is right there. You got the media center right there. You know what I'm saying? You go to the fight right there. You know what I'm saying? Then you just go in the lobby. You're going to see everybody. Like, I'm telling you, you go to a fight in Vegas, you don't really got to do too much. Just walk around. Just walk around. You know what I'm saying? Sit at a little slot machine and be like, oh, shit, there go Tony Harrison. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. It's going to be crazy out in Vegas that week. Grindhard, what's good with you, bro? Grindhard Sports Nation in the building. Salute to you, bro. He said facts. He said, do you consider Spence Bud a bigger fight, bringing in money? No. Tank and Ryan is a much bigger fight than that. Much bigger. They like my man said, their demographic and their appeal to fans is much better than Spence and Crawford. Much better. That's why the fight haven't happened yet. PBC though, they ain't trying to risk that shit. If they can't get Bud, this is my opinion. So y'all take it for how y'all want to take it. If PBC couldn't get Bud to a deal, like a 2 or 3 fight deal, they're not going to risk that shit. What he was asking for or what he wanted to fight Spence one time, or maybe a rematch clause both ways. Well, so basically a 2 fight deal. But it's an opportunity where shit, Bud can be gone. You know what I'm saying? They don't have him locked in for no fights. They'll probably much rather having Bud fight a pay-per-view versus Sturman first, see how I do. You know what I'm saying? And then go into the Spence fight. That way you got him locked in. So instead of having him locked in for 2 fights, 1 fight with Spence, then a rematch clause, you'll have him locked in for 3 fights. Keith Thurman, then Spence, first fight, and then rematch clause. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this one way bigger. He said, I agree with you. He said, no bull. Everybody walking around hanging MGM. Nah, bro. Nah, for real. My man, 512 in the building. What's good with you, bro? Big Texas in the building. Salute to you, bro. He said, I agree. I agree. What's your take on Harrison and Tim? I love that fight, man. I think Tim Tszyu is tailor made for Harrison, but Harrison gotta go down there and do what he do. I think he's gonna put on a masterclass performance. I think it's gonna be a tough fight because Tim Tszyu gonna keep coming. I want to see Tony sit down on his punches and push Tim Tszyu back, push him back. You know what I'm saying? I know he can all box him, he can all smart him, and he, Tony Harrison was sharp in his last fight. You know what I'm saying? Sharp as hell. He do that same type of shit to Tim Tszyu. I think he win a decision, but he should be trying to go for the knockout and put some hurt on Tim Tszyu fight down there in Australia. But I like it. I like it. Tim Tszyu, man, props to him, man. I like what he brings to the table because this dude trying to be great. He could have sat over there in Australia and just become a pay-per-view star like he is over there and just chill. And just, hey, come on over here. I'll fight you. Just bring them dudes over there. But he in position to fight for undisputed. My man got hurt, and he's like, "No, no, give me the toughest fight." I know Tony Harrison wasn't the first pick, but it's the pick now. It's the pick that they got made. So, yeah, I like Harrison winning the fight though. Edmondo in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute, salute. All right, man. I'm about to close it out. I want to salute everybody coming through the building. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back tomorrow with a pre-gaming show. We're gonna talk about the upcoming fights for this week. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Feel free to follow me on my social media. Scroll across the bottom. Twitter at OverJ Bug Williams. That's me. Instagram, L Does Boxing. Feel free to tap in behind the scenes. It's all good. I'm waiting for Fundora to get those challenges. Tony Mel, Tim Castano. Fundora is my favorite. Yeah, he got a fight coming up April 8th. Brian Mendoza. Yes, sir. He said you already know stuff. Yes, sir. But I appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. So salute to everybody once again. That's my time, and I'm out.